Everybody, welcome to Lisa's Art Room. Tonight we're going to be working some more on our Orchids and Cats junk journal. Y'all come in and say hi. Let me know you're here. We are live on Facebook if you see the little red button at the top left. If not, it's a replay. I'm going to get you guys pulled up so I can see chat. Hey Dawn, thanks for letting me know. That. So, getting this done. Isn't it cute? I like it. So, we're going to work on that tonight. I don't know what we're going to do exactly. I haven't really got a super detailed plan or anything, but we're just going to have some fun. Do some decorating. I'm tired again. I'm always tired. Oh, that's not a good sign. Okay, so I got a few people on here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get the camera pulled up top. I know that one of the Essential Stencil ambassadors is still live, so she's probably got a lot of people still viewing over there, but yeah, I'll jump on as that ends, I know. So let's pull up top. Hold on one second. Let's see, fairly straight. That's not too bad. Oh, I see my iPhone froze already. Every time, guys. Every single time. Find you guys again. Oh, there we are. All right. So, what shall we do today? I know I have a couple things I didn't quite finish, so we'll probably work on those. See, I have like one of those fold over things somewhere. There it is. So I want to finish that. I want to do that. And something there. Haven't decided what. Possibly that envelope. I don't know. I don't know if I want another envelope or not. I can't decide. And then I've got that to add. And let's see. This glitter page to add planned to work on. And then other than that, there's just general decorating to do. All right. Sure how I want to attach that page. I meant to go back and try to get ideas for that, but let's figure it out as we go. So I'll start with this one. I did play around with my watercolor pencils a little bit, which I will probably show you. I'm not sure. I don't do a lot of watercolors, guys. I used to do watercolors more than I do now. Honestly, I really haven't been messing with them. It is a thick vellum. When it folds over, it folds over. It's very thick. So let's do this. We're going to figure out what we're going to do with it. I really don't know. So if I want to do that first, I guess that's the quickest. Let's just do it first. So it goes from there to there. I think so. I don't have anything there yet, and I don't have anything there yet, so that doesn't affect me. I kind of like what I did on the other one, just because it gives you a little peekaboo folder. I just don't know if I want to change the way I seal it, which I might. Kind of thinking maybe I will do a magnet. I haven't done a magnet in a while. think if I put it on this page, I could probably cover it with something. And then I could cover the back with that. Maybe I'll do that. All right, let's see. Don't think I need this. I'm just going to pull that section out. Hey, Deborah. I don't need a lot of this. I'll try to get rid of some of this bulk. But I might just keep, I don't know. Yeah, I shouldn't need that either. Put that in the other piece together. All right, so we're just going to use this page and figure out what we're going to do. I'm leaning toward trying a magnet closure of some sort, but I want to decorate. I think I want to decorate this more and then maybe add something attached to the other side. Let's see. What do I have? Print out a couple more things. Let's see if anything goes with it. We already used this in one spot, so probably won't use that. Did I use this? So I ended up changing that one that I did. Here, let me pull it up to show you guys. I'm going to totally mess up that page. All right, let's see. Where was it at? There it is. All right, so in this pocket, I ended up putting this. I had picked that Raining Cats and Dogs one, but I just decided that this went better, just because of the length and everything. So that's in there, and then you can open this up and do a little bit of journaling or whatever. So that's how we did the other one. And I think I want to do something similar maybe. If I use a magnet, that means I don't have as much room. But I could possibly still put something in there if it was long. Or maybe I swipe this one out and put, I had a couple of choices for there. So I had, oops, if I were the right way up. Where's that Raining Cats and Dogs one? So this was the Raining Cats and Dogs, and I printed it a little bit smaller because the first one was too wide. So if I don't use this one here, I could still use this one here. They both work, honestly. But this one is longer, so it might work better with the magnet page. That's a thought. I hadn't really thought about that. So maybe I'll leave this one here. It's hard to tell what it is at a distance, but it's just a bunch of, here, I'll show you the picture in full. So there's kitty, cats, and dogs falling from the sky. So with those peeking out, I think it still looks good. Actually, the color looks good with it too. So many things I could put there, but maybe I'll save this one for the other one then. Because if I use a magnet, I won't be able to come over as much. Does that make sense? So let's close that up. Let's see how that looks with that one. If this would be okay inside there. Yeah, I think so. But if I do that, what would I want to put here? Just for decorative. Then I'd need something to hide the magnet. So I can hide the magnet on the back here, and then I'd have to hide the magnet here with something. So I either put it on this side or I put it on the other side. I gotta figure that out. I could probably just use one of the circle things, I'm thinking, because I know I have a few of those. I made this embossed thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's just on some watercolor paper. I was playing around with watercolors and I thought I might use it, I think. Sometimes I just do stuff and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But this is a watercolor painting I did. I just did it on the back of one of the 6x6s from that one, from this. And I just drew it in pencil and then I traced it with a Micron permanent archival ink pen. So it's kind of like a pen and ink watercolor. And then I colored it with the watercolor pencils. So I'll probably show you how I did it. But I was playing around just to see if I could even do it. And honestly, I haven't drawn from scratch in a while. I've been doing all the tracing because we've been doing the lives and it's just quicker. So I've been tracing a lot. And you kind of get out of practice if you don't draw. But I did okay, considering. So we'll play around with that, I think. So let's see. I know I have circles. Let me find my circles. Let's see if that would work good for the other side, or if I want a long line. You know, like a long thing. I don't know what to call it. A long piece. A long piece of some sort. What are these? These are 6x6? Yeah. I think I have 8x8s. So these are 6x6, which is what that is. It's from this Yasmin one I got off Amazon. It's called Paw Prints. You can't really see it, but it's in here somewhere. Somewhere. There it is. So I have that, which I could just use a piece of that, I guess. And then I'm looking at something I can put under a magnet. So maybe that. Some more fussy cuts. I'm trying to pull stuff out. I know I have some long pieces in here. I'm trying to find them. All right, what do we got? Let's see. Possibly. I don't know if I want a whole long piece. I thought maybe a circle. And I could make the magnet go in the circle. I'm just seeing how everything will fit if I do it. So I want it to be, I think, about right at the end. That could be cute. I'm not sure about the color. I have more of these circles somewhere, but this one I was saving because it had that, so I don't know that I want to use that one. Where's the other circles at? Right in here? No, but I do have some things in here. That. It doesn't have to be circle. Could be a square. Actually, I don't want anything to be where the tip is that's important. You know, most of these have a lot of writing. So I think the circle pictures are better. I just got to figure out where I stuck them. I put them somewhere. Don't think they're in here. But I do have just pieces. Let's see. What if I put something like that? Possibly. I might have a longer piece of that. Maybe. Bookmarks. But I think I'm going to use this for something else. Kitty cat pieces, probably too big. I'm just trying to find things that I think I could hide a magnet under and still look good with this. I think it would hide too much. Oh my goodness, so many little pieces floating around. Birdie. Alright, so it's not there. I know I have these circles. I need to make a list of where everything is so that I can find it when it comes time, because I can never find anything. Alright, they're not in the die cuts. So not that one. They're not there, they're not there. There's got to be another one. Will they stay? Maybe. All my envelopes seem to be missing. I know I cut them out. I'm 90% sure I cut them out. We'll say I'm 90% sure, because I really don't know. Anything on here? It doesn't have to just cover part of the page. I could just cover, you know, a section and leave that just for journaling, and have the magnet hid under one of these, possibly. I'm picking out heavier ones though, preferably. I think they'll work a little bit better. That might be too busy. Seems a little busy. Alright, so maybe not that. That's too thin. What do we got here? No. Don't want to cut that up. I'm trying to see what's left. That's at a bad spot. Granted, it would show once it's lifted. So there is that. I still haven't found those circles. I have the big circles, but I think they're too big. I mean, I could possibly fit one in there, but I have smaller ones. We'll stick them up here in case I decide to try that. Should have planned this better. Alright, circles, where are you hiding? Gotta be here somewhere. Oh, there's some more things. I try and put them back in my container in the same way each time, but you know, that never happens. This says sewing. I was going to use this for a belly band. Yeah, I think I still want to use that for a belly band. What was that noise? Oh, my lid's trying to fall. I hope it doesn't fall. I've got it stacked on just a piece of cardboard. Don't fall. Alright, no, no. Maybe that's a house. No. Could hide it under that, possibly. I'm just debating if it's too busy. It might be too busy. Maybe that. Better one way or the other. It's a possibility. So maybe. Still haven't found the circles. They're here somewhere. Oh, is this them? I think this is them. Let's see. I'll put that there just in case I decide to use it. I do like these paw prints. I have one, but I think it's too narrow. Alright, that's an orchid. I don't know if I want the orchid. Ooh, this has got little pieces in it. No. Little pieces everywhere. Alright. That's what happens when you just mix them all up. I try to put the little pieces separate, but I guess I didn't. Get it back in there. Get it back in there. Alright, circle. Random little pieces. Kitty cat, kitty cat. Definitely not for you. you. These are all very small. I only want the circles. Another kitty cat. Happiness, fresh flowers, no. I don't really want the cat floating in the air, that's the problem. If I put a cat there, I gotta set it on something. Which I could possibly make something, but a couple of clocks. There's one. And there's one. And another orchid. Alright, any of these look okay. That's assuming I use this. I'm trying to kind of keep the colors consistent. So if I put that there, maybe. What's on the other side? Just plain. So far I'm liking, I think, the clock best. It doesn't have to be super big. Could use this little clock. Where's the top? 12. Possibly. I'd have to figure out what to put. This isn't centered, but I'd have to figure out what to put behind it. What's this one? This one's just kind of basic. Alright, so possibly one of the clocks, I think. Or I do like the footprints. Not crazy about the shape. The only other one I have is this one. I feel like it's too narrow. It's a Stamperia thing. Nope. Alright. I feel like I'm leaning toward these circles. I'll save him for something else. I need to just take it out of there because I'm going to use it and I don't want to use it. Alright, is that my options? I think that's my options. Other than that, I have the glitter paper, which I assume the magnet would work through the glitter paper. I'm not 100% sure. So, kitty cat paw prints. I don't know what I'd put behind it. Or one of these. None of these match particularly well, but because they are kind of circles, I feel going with a circle might be best. I don't know if I'm going to do a magnet on the other side. That's something I actually do not know. I think I might use that little one. We'll try that on this side. So for the magnet on this one, it's going to be a little more challenging. I might have to cut a triangle or something because it's just barely going to clear. I have to pull it out pretty far. Magnet, let me find my magnets. They're not super big, they're tiny. Let me find them. Oh, I might have to unhook. No. Where did I put them? Hand drill, not that. Alright, I know they're here somewhere. Uh-oh. Now, if I lost my magnets, we're going to be in trouble. I shouldn't have lost my magnets, but I don't know where I stuck them. Oh, there they are. Okay. Whew. Started to get worried there for a minute. I won't be able to find them, then we'll be in trouble. So these I got from Amazon, and they're tricky to use. They have adhesive on them, and then they have like a reverse polarity for the one that goes on the other side. So they come on these little sheets, and they will fly off and attract two others, so you kind of have to watch them. But they come on these little sheets, and then the one that goes with it is on the other side. Okay, so I think I cut this one out, so it's got its reverses on there, because you got to make sure they're the right way, or it'll just push away instead of attracting. Does that make sense? That should make sense. So you got to kind of figure out which side needs to be on which. So this would have to go there, and then this would have to go there. So that's what you got to figure out. So first I'm going to line this up, make sure I have it where I want it, and I'm just going to make a little dot, I think, because this fits the page exact. I didn't do these corners, did I? Oh, I don't think I did. All right, let me do those corners real quick, because if I don't, they'll just keep bending them. Get weird. I'm just doing the corners on the top and bottom. I could do the one on the side, but I don't know if I have to. I might. I don't know. I might do it. So center it up where it goes, and then we're just going to make a dot so I know where it is hitting. I'm just going to use a chalk pencil. So I think they're really small, so now if I round it, it's going to come in just a little. Gosh, I might have to cut that down. I think I can go about there. So we'll put a little dot there. So I think, let me see. Oh, that goes in a little bit more. Okay, I've got room. Wasn't sure. If not, I have plenty of room. I can trim it if I need to. Or if there's something else in there. Not the end of the world. Let's make sure I'm in the right spot. Yep, looks good. All right, so I should figure out where this goes as well. Oops. Strong magnets. Now, do keep in mind, when you put magnets in these, keep the pieces away from kids and things like that, you know. Magnets and kids really scare me, so just be careful. These are not made for kids. They're made for adults. So I think that lines up about there. I'm just trying to match it. It's not the best way to do it, but as long as it's close and they hit. So somewhere around there. So I'll put my first magnet on here. Now these have adhesive, which tends to work pretty good. Not ideal. So what I usually do is I put it down with this adhesive, and then I add, try to get off of there without it attaching to everything else. It's going to attach to everything else. All right, there, come here. Let's make sure I'm on the right side. Yeah, okay. So this goes down, and this goes up. So I'm going to pull this off. I don't know how sticky it is. It doesn't have to be super sticky for right now because I'm going to cover it. But you just want to go ahead and stick it on there. And then I think the best way to do it, honestly, is to put the part that doesn't stick to the page onto the other magnet. If it's stuck enough, it'll work. If it's not, it might not work. But we're going to try it and see if it's stuck enough. So we're going to line it up, make sure we're lined up, top and bottom, and then we're going to try to stick it where it's supposed to go. And then we're going to try to separate our magnet, which might be challenging because it's not glued. Oh, I don't want that one. I'm going to try to use my metal piece, which may or may not work. I think I can separate it. Got it. Okay. There. They stayed where they were supposed to stay. Let's put this back in here temporarily so it doesn't attach to nothing. And we're going to cover that up. So I like to cover it because it just gives a little bit more of a security blanket. So I'm going to use this one. So 12 is the XII up. So we'll make it face the right way, and I'm just going to use some more glitter glue. Might ink it. I was going to decorate that with something. I may just, I don't know, I might do a little bit of stenciling on it, but I don't think this is going to get in my way, because I'm just going to do it random. I probably should have decorated it first, but well, too late now. We'll see. I think it'll be okay. I'm just going to ink this edge just a little. As I fussy cut these out, so they're definitely not perfect. All right, so just throw a bunch of glue on there. I'm just going to put this over the top. Where's my XII? Lost it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Try and make sure I'm kind of straight. And get it right in the middle if I can. So that's going to cover that magnet. And once that dries real well, that magnet's not going anywhere. It'll be good. So we got to cover this one. Now I'm going to have to figure out what I want to cover that one with. And do I have to cover them? Not necessarily, but it secures it better, and it's definitely safer. So I would suggest it. So I could just put a little random triangle piece there and some sort of a color that matches. I think that's what I'll do. What's this color? This looks good. What is this? I like the browns. It's on the other side. Okay, nothing important. All right, I think I'm just going to use some of this. It's got that brown. I like these little decorative things. So I'm just going to trace a piece of this. And it doesn't have to cover the whole thing. Let's see. I think I'm going to cover... I'm just going to cover half. Let me see. Hold on if I can lift that up. Nope. It's not glued enough yet. What if I just cover half of it? Because I kind of want it to leave some writing space. Although I guess you could write on that. I wish it was bigger. Then I'd just cover the whole thing. Do I have enough of the bones aren't as attractive, but no, they're not any wider, so. All right, we'll just use this. But it's only going to cover to there. I kind of wanted to cover it almost to the middle. Let's see what else I have. Probably have something I can use. What's on this one? Could use that one. It almost feels like a waste of that paper. I'm just debating if I can save enough of this that I don't mind wasting part of it. Like I could still make it possibly a pocket or something out of what's left. Just debating which side is the best. I think this side is the best. Should I cut it or not cut it? It doesn't quite come to the end, but it's really close. I might should just get a piece of scrapbooking paper. It's heavier. The only one I know of is my ephemera one. Can't decide if I want to waste this or not. I do like this because I think the browns will play off nicely. And that's kind of what I'm looking at. But I don't want that. It's too busy because it wouldn't be a good writing space. So I'm leaning toward cutting it there. All right, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'll just go for it. Not that big of a deal. So I'm just going to mark where I want to cut. And go ahead and cut that. I'll try to, of course I didn't bring my cutter over. We're going to try to guess. My slide cutter is not working at the moment. It just rips everything. So I'm just going to try and use my grid. My other cutter is across the room. And I'm just going to save this piece for something. Maybe a pocket or something. It would probably make a pretty pocket. And then we'll use this piece. And then I've got to cut it into a triangle. So I'm going to take it off of that. So the piece I want to show is this brown. So let's line it in the center. Like I said, it doesn't quite come to the end, but it's really close. I think I can just ink it. And then I'm going to trim it and try to put it where it goes, maybe. We'll see if I can get it cut out just like this. And then match it up, hopefully. I could do it first and then trim it, I think. I think I can glue it and then trim it. I'm going to ink this first with some, what is that, pickled raspberry? Will that work? I just want something that'll kind of blend. Let's see how this looks. How's that blend? That's actually not too bad. Okay. Just throw that in there. Just so it's not quite as obvious that I didn't. I got to make sure that it still folds. That's important. So I'm going to lay that down and then I'll glue this to it. Holding my breath, guys. I'm trying to make sure. Am I still in that fold? Feels like it moved just a fraction. Okay. Let's attempt to put this down. Do I have my magnet? Yes. Make sure my magnet's on there before I go gluing this to it, or we'll be in trouble. So I get a decent amount where my magnet goes there. I can redo the edge if I need to, but I think it'll be alright. Could have used a glue stick too, probably, but this is stronger. For sure. Alright, hopefully that's not going to ooze. I don't think it'll ooze too much. Alright, then we'll just cut it out. I don't know what I'm going to do on this side. If I'm going to do the same thing or not. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So I'm going to trim that. Where's my scissors? No, we'll use the scissors. I think I'll be more accurate if I use some of my scissors. This should be pretty accurate. I'll probably ink it too. Alright, now that piece. Make sure it looks okay. It looks pretty good. Got a little bit of spot there. Make sure that's glued down good. Looks alright. Try not to poke myself today. Okay, back to this. What should I decorate that with? Let's see how this works first. It grabs nicely. Alright, so that's going to be like that. The question is, should I have rounded that? I'm debating if it'll be easier to pick up I don't think I can get my rounder in there, so I'm just going to cut it. Probably should have rounded it, honestly, but we'll round it with our scissors. It won't be as perfect, but good enough. Just because I think it'll be easier to grab a hold of, to pick up. Yeah, definitely easier to pick up. And I could add something, but I don't think I need to. Let me make sure that's glued good. Mostly glued good. Just a little spot. I don't know if I can even get in there. There's a little spot right there. Let's see if I can get in there. There it is. It's where the magnet is. I think it just didn't close quite on it. Just give that a good squeeze. Make sure it's nicely snug. All right, that feels good. There. All right, let's decorate. I don't have to, but I think I will. I think I'll throw something on there. All right. So we're gonna have this picture. That will be there. And then when it's open, I mean, it could just be for journaling, but I think I want something here. Maybe leave this section more for journaling, just because it's kind of almost hidden journaling. And I like hidden journaling, you know? Not that anybody's going through my journals, but I don't know. There's something about it. I think I'm just going to use this splotchy one. So I've got this splotchy stencil. It's a Tim Holtz one. If you want a number, it is, where is it? Somewhere there's a number. There it is. THS 130 Grime Layering Stencil. Probably, knowing me, I got that off of Amazon. That's my guess. So we're gonna do maybe pinkish, kinda. Let's see. What do we got? I might do brown. I don't know. Pink or brown? What do y'all think? Maybe brown. Maybe like a... I don't have tea dye. I have... What do I have? I have antique linen. That won't be dark enough. What else do I have? Let me find another color. Let's see what I have. I have vintage photo, of course. That's an oxide though. For burlap. Oh, I don't really have another. Wild honey and tea. Oh, I do have tea dye. I do have tea dye. I wasn't sure I did. It's an oxide, but that's okay. It'll work. Alright, we're going to use tea dye. And I think I will use a brush. This is a good brush. Alright, we're just going to kind of random put this on here just to give it something. I think this tea dye is real similar to that. So this is just going to give it a little more grunge, I guess. And just so it's not plain. Let's do a little there. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, we'll do some down here. And then maybe just a little bit through here. I'm not going to worry about as much with the part that's hidden. Okay, maybe a little bit darker right there. Didn't quite show. There. Okay. That's not bad. I like it. That that works. Okay, okay. These just wash right off. Just, you can use a wipe or you can just run them underwater. I usually just wait and run them underwater. All right, so this will be like that. That's cute. And then this will go in here, and it could either be slid in or lifted and done. And then writing space there, writing space there. It's just another way to do a pocket. All right, I like that. Now I got to decide if I want to do the other side. I think, should I just do the same thing? It is cute. It limits me on the size that I can put in there. That's the only catch. So I think I might do maybe I'll just glue this one again like I did on the other one. That way I'm not limited. I just have to make sure that this is seated exactly right before I glue it. Because once it's in the signature, we want to make sure it's seated good. So that feels pretty seated. The magnet moves just a little. It doesn't necessarily stay in place. But this part isn't going to move. So I think I'm just going to put a line of glue. I could do another tie thing, but this way I can put 2 tags in there. Cards, whatever. Do you think I can make a straight line? Probably not. Let's see. Am I on a straight line? I am kind of on a straight line. All right, I can kind of see that. We're just going to put a little bit of glue. I'm not going to go crazy with the glue. I just want it to hopefully stay. I didn't ink it, but I also didn't put the notch. Should I? I should. I should put the notch. And I should have inked it. All right. I don't want to move. I think I can do it without it moving. No. I don't. I do like the little notches, so I'm going to put little notches. And then I'm going to try and ink it. I'll probably have to replace it again. I should have inked it first. I don't know if there's enough on this thing. Even if it's just a little. It feels really dry, though. Hold on. Dig down and find my ink. I'm gonna have to reline that up. All right, just come here. You're not cooperating, so just come here. We'll put it back together in a second. That glue I put on there is already dry, so just do front and back. I don't think I inked this anyway, so might as well ink it all up. All right, just don't want to touch that. Okay, let's put this back. This goes like this. Here, I'm gonna leave that out for a second. That. Now, let's make sure we're nice and seated. All the way in. Okay, try that again. Okay. I don't care if that's rounded. It's not going to get moved, so it doesn't really have to be. But I will just make sure it's secure. All right, so this one we'll put some tags in of some sort. Shall I go ahead and grunge it up too with some distressing? Why not? Where did my thing go? There it is. I'll just we've got it here, we might as well use it. Just give it a little bit of something. It just adds, I like these little grunge type spatter type ones because they're nice for adding just a little something. You know, it's not so plain, but just maybe a little bit more there. Let's do a little bit there. Gotcha. Okay. The tea dye is nice. Forgot I had it. Problem, you get so many supplies, you start forgetting. Okay, so this really goes this way, and this goes this way. And let's grab my book so we can see if we can figure out where it goes. I do have to know now because I done forgot. Maybe there. Yeah, I think that's where I had it. Pretty sure that's where I had it. So that'll be the other side of that. And that has pink on the other side. Okay. That's where that was. So what can we put in these pockets? Wow, that vellum is really wanting to push it up. Who knew it was so thick? All right, I have ephemera somewhere. Let me find it. I got those cards. Where did you put it? Oh, well, here's some. What's on these? I don't know if they're the right direction. I have a feeling they're all the wrong direction. I prefer to have them horizontal. All of these are vertical. They're cute, but they're all vertical. All right, where's my other one? Oh, here's something. What are these? Also vertical. Also vertical. Also vertical. Really? Really? Is everything vertical? I did have the other side of that I really liked. Oh, I don't like that it'll be hid though. It doesn't do me any good if it's hid. No, not that one. All right, we'll save that for something. All right, I have another thing here. Where's my other pack? Girl, where'd you put it? Here. Losing stuff. I need to pull out the ones I've already used. I've used this, but in a different size. Somewhere. I don't know. I don't think I used that one. Oh, what's this one? Little boy and this cat. That's cute. I think I already used that somewhere, so I need to pull these out. I don't like to, you know, keep using the same pieces. Sometimes I just make them different sizes because I never know what I'm going to need. This is super cute. Will that fit? Yeah, it'll fit. All right, that's cute. Maybe this one. Not sure about the size. That's not bad. So maybe that one. Let's see if there's any more. I think that one's... Actually, it's bigger. The picture itself is enlarged more. Maybe. Right, anything else that's way too big? No. No, 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 no. These are all, almost all vertical. And that's the same as that one, except it was printed narrow. Yeah, I think I like the two darker. They go together better. We'll use those there. I might back them. Well, I might back that one. This one's not too bad. But I don't like the outside line on that one, so I think I'll back it. Let's see. Let's put these back where they go, or I'll totally lose them. This is cute. I need to use that somewhere. Oh, I was supposed to take her out too. I can't remember if I used that little Asian girl. I feel like I did. The little Japanese girl. I think I used her somewhere. I'm debating if I want to put something here. Have anything little that would look pretty? Let's see. All my little leaves and things that I fussy cut for no reason because I never use them. I shouldn't say that. I might use them. I don't know. Plant, no. Bird, no. Oh my gosh. I have stuff everywhere. These are too big. Alright, what about this? Not quite. I don't mind the cat, but I feel like that might be the color doesn't show up enough. None of these are showing up enough, honestly. They're just not showing. It has to show up enough to make it worthwhile. Alright, let's see if I can get this back in the envelope. I'm just going to slide it off the edge of my table. Hopefully they won't fall on the floor. Okay, so that didn't work. I missed the butterfly. Alright, butterfly. Just go there for now. I'm just looking to see what I have. Alright, I know I have more ephemera floating around. I have die cuts. What's this? Flowers. Probably too thick. What are we at? Oh, these are very thick. Covers up a lot of the cats. I think it's too busy. I have a feeling it's just too busy. Alright, it's probably too busy. Just let it be. Alright, we're just going to let it be, but we're going to back this. Okay. Where can I put this? There. Stay. What can I back that with? Maybe just black? Let me think about it. Let's grab a couple different colors, see what we've got. I have some more of that writing paper sitting here. Coffee dyed a whole bunch of paper, but that's not strong enough. I did a bunch of avocado dyeing yesterday, which I filmed, but I haven't posted the video yet. But I avocado dyed all this paper. Some of that new Dollar Tree paper I found with the splotches. And then just a whole bunch of plain sheets. So, lots of avocado dyed paper. And I will get the video posted on how I did that sooner or later. I promise. Alright, I'm trying to find something to back with. Maybe just brown or black. Pull a couple different colors. Where's my black? Come here. And bear with me, I know I'm off camera. Is that the same brown? It's a little bit different. Just grabbing a few to compare. Let's see which one's best. Alright, we have that. We have that. We have that. What do I like best with that? I think possibly just black, because I've already got, I'm on camera, I've already got this one with, it's kind of got a black outline. I'm leaning toward just the regular black. It'll have to be written on with a gel pen to make it a journaling space, but that's okay. You can get gel pens. Don't buy the dot ones at Dollar Tree. They are horrible. I'll show you in a minute. I don't like them. And it's rare I don't like things I buy from Dollar Tree, but I think I'm going to ink that because it looks a little bit too perfect. This is black soot, but I don't know if there's any on it. A little bit. Enough to just kind of get that little bit of white off of there. Okay. I'm only doing this because I just didn't want to, in case you want to know what this is, This is from Library of Congress, 1888, Harry Whittier. 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 And this one is Library of Congress, 1914. It's also Whittier. Same guy. Who knew? Who knew? I just don't know if I want to back that one too. I don't think I need to, but it would make them more alike as far as thickness and everything. It's a cardstock. It's not a super heavy cardstock. It's the 65-pound. Maybe I'll back it too, just because. It doesn't need it, but I'm going to cover that up. But, you know, if anybody wants to know, they can always ask. I keep all that information on my photo when I download it. And you guys can get any of these yourself. They're not like a purchase thing or anything like that. They're just on the Library of Congress for everybody. It's public domain. So, feel free. And I'm just going to glue this down and we'll have something for a journaling card or whatever. I really need my guillotine. I might walk across the room and get it. Just to make my life a little bit easier. I'm trying not to go much bigger because I don't know how well it will fit, so that one was pretty close to just fitting, so. Okay, I can line it up better. Since I'm not measuring. All right. Oh, that's getting dirty. It's starting to dry out on me. Too many times without cleaning it. Okay. Alright, let's see. Should I get my guillotine? I suppose I could just use my ruler. My guillotine would be so much easier though, guys. So, I didn't end up using that magnet, did I? No. So, I can put those away. Alright, let me grab the guillotine. Hold on. Back in. See if y'all can hear me. Okay. There we go. The corner's not down. I'll do it real quick. Okay. I might have to wait. I can't lift it. In reality, if I can't lift it, it's probably not a big deal. Okay, let's see. So, piece off. And I think about there. If that's too big, I'll have to cut it down more, but I think it's okay. I'm only leaving maybe a 1/8 of an inch. Just enough for a frame. Save that piece. Get those. So much easier with this thing, guys. It's bulky, but it is really nice. I will say that. side. And make sure I'm down enough. Not bad. Right. So that goes there. Let's see if this one will fit. If not, I'll trim it. Will it fit? No, will it fit better in the top? I'm not sure if I got one bigger than the other. I did get one bigger than the other. It still needs, I don't know, it's really close. I might trim it just a fraction more. We'll put this one in the bottom though, because there's, oh, see, that's, okay. Now I know you just lifted. Seriously. I know you did. Get under there. Just a little dot. It's going to ooze, but I don't want it snagging on the edge. There. Okay. So let's trim this one. This is a little closer. I think I can trim that much around the whole thing and be good. Get the lid back on that in a second. That's the only thing. This is a really old guillotine, so I'm not sure how accurate the grid lines are, honestly. All right, so I think about that much. It's just about another tiny bit. And then, does this side look about right? That's pretty close. This side's a little bit off. All right, let's try that. Oops, I'm losing my journal. Hold on. Save it before it falls on the floor. All in pieces here. Come here. There. Cute. All right, there. That's better. It's snug, but it does clear the top and the bottom, so we are good. All right, so we got those two pockets with that, and the other two, wherever the other side is. Where is it? Further than that, I guess. Up there it is. With our little magnet. Magnets are fun. All right, good. So that was that one. I know there's some other things in here. This one. Let's do this one. So this is just a card I sewed. It's just one of the ones from the, I'm guessing the 8x8 pack, and then one of the little houses. So we are just gonna, brown, sure. Just gonna ink it. I'm just gonna make a little pocket, kinda. More of a tuck, more of a tuck than a pocket. We're just gonna stick it there and have this go in, like, yay. So, no glue here or here. I have to tell myself like 6 times so I get it right. I am not putting a notch because it's got that interesting edge at the top. I always am so afraid I'm putting this on the wrong sides, guys. Even though I put my hands where I'm not supposed to. I've still messed it up. So, not super close to the signature, but close enough that hopefully I have room for that card. Glue off my fingers. I guess we could do a little inking on it. Just a little bit. I think just give it something. And that will go in like that. Let's make sure we clear the edge. We do. All right, we're good. So that's a simple one, but effective. This will get something in these pockets sooner or later. Don't know what. And then we were going to do that with something, but there's one more. Where's it at? Was it in this one? Maybe it was in a different one. All right. So I have this tuck. What can I do with that? anything big enough. I might. Well, I probably should, honestly. I just gotta find it. So these are 6. So that's not gonna be tall enough. No. Not that it absolutely has to go to the top edge, but. Alright, let me pull out my papers again. Ideally, one of the 8s would be good, but I just don't know if I can find the design that I'd like with that cat pattern. Might can. Do another hidden flip thingy. What do we got? Oh, that's got the clock. No, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It's too big. Even the 8x8 is too big. I want to use it somewhere, but I don't know how I'm going to do it because it's bigger than my journal. Alright, not the hummingbirds. Did I use that already? I feel like I did. Is that what I used on the other one? I think it is. But I think it's just the cat part of it. But I think it is. Hold on. Yeah. That's what I used there, but I used a bigger version of it. Alright, let's see if we can find something else just so we keep it different. The orchids, I don't think, I want to stick with, I think, cat stuff for this one because it does attach to the paws. So let's see, what do we got? We got this. We'd have to chop off some of it. Got this one. That might work. It's on the other side. The big clock that I'll probably never use. Unfortunately, it's just so big. But I can use this kitty cat. It would still show the clock on the other side, but just like part of it. Because it's going to be opened. So that's debative whether I want the clock to show. What does this one show on the other side? This one's been plain. I would have to cut off the orchid. That's actually not a bad spot to cut it. I'm okay with that spot. Alright, I think I'm going to put that. Yeah, let's do that. That'll work. That will work. Okay, so we're going to chop it off first. Oh my goodness. Get my guillotine. Let's put my thing back in for that dries out. There's just some water on that, so it just takes that little bit of water on that pen. We'll clean it right off and then it goes back in easy. Alright, I'll get my guillotine back up here. I'm just trying to get some of this stragglers out of my way. Getting too many straggler pieces. Okay. Oh, that's heavy. I don't know how much this thing weighs, but it must weigh 7-8 pounds at least, which feels like a lot in one hand. It may be more than that. It could be as much as 10 pounds, honestly. So I think I have a decent amount of room. I'm going to go to that line. And leave enough for that house in case I want to use it somewhere. If it'll fit. It's probably too wide. And then we're going to chop the orchid off just above that second largest orchid. Right there. Save that. I might use it for something. Let's see how this fits first. More. Might have to trim the bottom. It's still a little bit big. Do I have enough room to trim the kitty cat? Let me see. I'll have to trim a little more of the orchid. Not ideal, but I thought it was closer than that, honestly. Alright, we're going to trim the kitty cat, but not his little face. Just as close as I can get. And then we'll trim a little more of this. It should be 8.5 logically. That's what it's supposed to be. I'm just going to chop off the orchid, and it will be what it is. Sometimes you got to do it. Okie dokie. What happened? That goes like, alright, get all mixed up there. Okay, let's see how that fits now. Oh, it's a little, no. I thought it was too long, but I don't know. It's close. I might trim it just a little more. It looks like it's inside the signature okay, but it is kind of close. I don't know if I want to be quite that close. Because I want to make sure there's room to grab it, to lift it. Although I may put something on there to help. But let's trim it just a fraction more. Ugh. Oh my gosh. So heavy. Which side? A little off of this side. I'll try to keep that thing that looks like a column on there. It's like almost like a column. I'm going to keep that just a fraction off of this side. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, so we want a notch, I think. I can either do a notch or something to grab a hold of. What did I do on the other one? I don't think I did anything. Did I? I'm just peeking, guys. I don't think I put anything. Oh, I put a notch. Okay. I don't know if I want to do a notch. Let me think about it. I mean, a notch does for sure help you grab it. So maybe I'll just do a notch. Oh, darn, it's going to cover that butterfly. Oh well. I guess I cover the butterfly. Trying to see if there's any way I can not cover the butterfly. Not really. Oh well, butterfly gets covered. Sorry, butterfly. Maybe we'll stick something there. Alright, so I think I'm going to put a notch. What can I put to grab hold of? If I wanted to put something besides a notch. Also, without getting too thick, that's hard to do. I think I'll just put a notch. Let me get my larger hole punch. I'll go with this one. So halfway, thereabouts. That should be good. We'll ink it too. I think I'll ink it. Debating if I want brown. I guess brown. Throw my tea dye back in here, guys. Part where the kitty cat was laying a little bit heavy, just so it looks like more of a shadow down there. Okay. This side. Alright, I don't know what I'm going to put under this yet, but we're just going to get it together and we'll figure all that stuff out as we go. Right, am I the right direction? Looks the right direction. Alright, glue on here. Glue. So we're just going to glue it straight to this. If I can do it without hitting the back of the other book. get glue everywhere. I'm not going super close to the edge so it doesn't ooze too much. Okay, and then we're going to try and line that up. So we get like one shot with this art glitter, you know how that is. Does it feel right? Nope, not quite. Hold on. I'm not pushed yet, so. I got to make sure I'm not on the fold. That is probably the most important, just to make sure that I'm not right on that fold. Otherwise it won't open. Right. We're good. Okay. Cute. That's good. It's not terrible with the butterfly chopped. Alright, opens fine. Fine from that way. What should I put in there? I mean, I could put a pocket. There's room for a pocket. So this is both Orchid or Kitty. Debating if there's any sentiments I can use. Alright, pockets. I do have that one with the kitty cat sleeping. It does fit nicely. Maybe that one. It's a possibility for sure. Let's see. I know I have lots of vertical options, so. Never did measure this to see if it'll fit on here. I think it will. I'll use that somewhere. I don't know that I want to use it here. I'm not sure about the color. I feel like it's too white for this page, so I'll probably use it somewhere else. This doesn't look bad on this page, though. The colors go well. I just don't know what, if I use that one. Oh my goodness, I'm bending up my poor little girl. Sorry. Sorry, dear. What did I do to you? I'm trying to bend you up. Right. Any of these look okay for this pocket. That's not terrible. Color's not bad. Just drawings of cats. It's not as good. The yellow's not good. Not as good. I'm not sure about the color. I think I like this best so far. Right. Probably should pack it with something. I don't know about this. Maybe once I put some decoration on, it'll be all right. I'll try adding lace or something to make it prettier. And then I think we'll be okay. All right, let me see. What do we got? We have that washi tape too. I might even put a piece of washi right there if I can find one that looks good. Or something, or just ribbon. Just to cover up where the butterfly looks off. Might put something there too. Let's see. Sorry, I'm probably out of camera. Keep trying to hold stuff close to me and then I forget that I'm out of camera. Let's see if one of these works. No, not dark enough. Well, maybe all these are going to be too light. I guess if I edge it, might be alright. These are kind of small. Where's that other pack? What's this one say? Possibly. I'm not sure about the color again. No, that's a possible. Flowers, yeah. I'm not looking for the big, where's the big ones? I have the cutouts from the 12 by 12 that are bigger. If I can find the pack. Is this it? 8 by 8. No, that's not it. 12 by 12. Where are you hiding? There you are. Let's see what's in this one. Okay. More kitties. We don't want a kitty. Oh, that might be fun. Kind of like that. Okay. So maybe that instead of washi or something. I'm trying to find it smaller, but not so small you can't see it. Too big, too big. Well, all of these are going to be too big. What about that one? Not really. Okay. That didn't work. I thought that would work. I do like this though. I think I might just stick that there. I kind of like that there. I could use one of these instead of that. It would match better. Do I have more of these? Maybe. I like it, but I don't know that it matches this page. That's just going to hide the kitty. I mean, you'd see it once it came out, but I don't know. Seems like kind of... I wasn't going to use the birds, but the colors look good. I wish I'd sewed it. I could always sew it after the live. I like to sew around the edges of those. I think they look better. All right, let's see if I have any more cards. This one's sewed, but it's also got the kitty that would be hidden. So no. They're also very small. Yeah, those are too small. All right, so should I stick with this? Uh-oh. I had a piece. Where'd it go? You stuck it in something, didn't you? Where'd it go? It's not there. All right, I totally picked it up. I had the one I was going to put there. I don't know that it was ideal, but I thought it might be okay. Let me see if it's in here. I don't think it's in here. Not the house. It's not horrible, but it leaves a little something. That would be cute. It's just, it's tall, so it would have to be over the top. Not that that's a bad thing. You can do that. I might do that. See if any of the other flowers work any better. So that one's, I think the pink is best. Yeah, the pink is definitely shows up best. So maybe I will put that and just let it hang out over the top. And then let me know, do you like this? Anybody say anything? No, I don't have hardly anybody on right now. Y'all went to bed on me. Let's see. I kind of would rather use one of these colors. So either I use the hummingbird, which, you know, birds, cats, or it's got an orchid still, or the cat, but the cat's hidden too much, I think. I don't like the cat being hidden under the pocket. That bugs me. So So I'm leaning toward the hummingbird. Did that fit in there? Nope, that was somewhere else. I'm getting these all mixed up now. And then I think I'll let that just hang out above. I might put a piece of lace or something. I just don't know. Either I put this, if I put lace, how would that work? I might could put lace under it if it's not too thick. You're here, Deborah? All right, what do you think? Should I use the hummingbird or the poster calendar? I don't think I should use this because the cat's hidden. And then I've got this flower here. I had a saying somewhere, but I lost it. I don't know where it went. I'm sure it's here somewhere. There's this life is better with cats, but I don't like the picture on it. Greetings, greetings. Sweet home, same picture. I do have some butterflies I could throw in there maybe. They're also, the color is very similar. They might still show if I ink the edges, I'm thinking. Or I could do, if I'm going to do the hummingbird one, I could always put a hummingbird somewhere in there instead of a butterfly. That's a possibility. Darker hummingbird, maybe this one. Those were some tiny fussy cats. You never know. You're like me. I know. I second guess myself all the time. I really do. All right. I think I'm going to go with the hummingbird if I'm going to use the hummingbird, because that will pull it together a little more. Although I don't know if I want that color because that's the same color as that one. Ooh, maybe I should use the blue one. Didn't think of that. Let me find the blue one again. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. All right, blue one. Blue one it is. All right, we'll do the flower and the hummingbird. I think I want it sticking above, but let me just double check. Yeah, I kind of like it sticking above. Let me see what lace I have, or possibly washi, as long as it's kept thin. We'll do this one. I may come back and sew it, because I just prefer them sewed. So I might come back and sew it. Okay, let's do that. So let's put this one back for now. I'm sure I'll use it somewhere. Oops, I just stuck it in the wrong folder. Goes in the Library of Congress folder. Alright. Oh, goodness, what time is it? Alright. So I'm going to sew this. It's not sewed now. I don't have my sewing machine out, but I'll sew it later. Just so it gives it a little extra something. But this one, I'm going to put this here because I just think it looks good. It kind of finishes off this little edge that's kind of messed up where the butterfly is. So I'm just going to stick that there. So I kind of like it. I'm not going to make it a pocket or anything like that, or a tuck. I'm just going to glue it on there. It just adds something, I think. So let's do that first, because that's fairly easy. And then I got to go dig out the washi and or lace. I'm leaning toward possibly washi, because I think I can keep it flatter. This here, try to get it somewhat straight, just above the orchid, I think. Just so that's a little prettier. Nice. All right, I think I like that. And then, so I'll be sewing that later. I'll figure out where to put these guys. But they do need inked, I think. Do I have a small dauber? I do have a small dauber. Let's see if I can ink them. I'm hoping if I can ink it, I can get it to show up a little bit better. It's tiny. Trying to do it without turning it brown. All right. Does that show up a little bit better? Yeah. These were fussy cut too. Try to get it in there. It's always challenging to get these teeny little notches. Sometimes I can get them from the back, but it wasn't working. But definitely needed the ink to just kind of show up and pop off of that a little bit better. Okay. And I could tone this down with gesso or something if I really wanted to. But I think it'll be alright. I think it's enough that you can still see them. Let's ink this too. Just, I don't know if we're going to see it, but I'm going to ink it. Where'd my big one go? Yeah, I'm not putting a notch because I think I'm going to put washi. But I am just going to ink it just in case. Alright, and then let's look at the choices I have for washi. Possibly lace. Lace is going to add a thickness that this isn't going to have an issue with. And it may not need it. I don't know. I feel like it needs something though. Oh my goodness, my washi's falling apart. Alright. So it would need to be something not too busy. It's like trees. Kitty cats. It's there somewhere. Let's see what it looks like. That's not bad. Okay. Like that. I'm just decorating the side of it a little bit more. You know what? I probably could fold it under, but I'm not gonna because glue doesn't like the washi as much. Debating if I want to put any glue on that. I probably should, because they don't stick super well. They're not meant to be permanent. So I'll put just a little bit of glue on there. Make it a little more permanent. Okay. Good. That helps. Yeah, that helps a lot. I like that. Okay. And this will go here. It needs a base. We'll put a base of something. And the hummingbird can go maybe like that. All right. What can I put for a base? I might just throw some color under it with maybe a pencil, watercolor pencil or something. I don't know if I have any scrap floating around. Well, y'all know I have scrap. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it at? It's here somewhere. Tim Holtz number strips? No, I don't think so. Where are my grounding bits? Oh, grounding bits. Where did you run off to? I totally changed your envelope, didn't I? I did. Okay. I'm curious if any these would look cute. What do we got? If I did that. Okay, I'm okay with that. That's not bad. I was going to use I also have little pieces of scrap for grounding, but I'm just going to use a little Tim Holtz thingy. Because why not? So put that down first. Shall I ink it? Sure, let's ink it. Where'd the inky thing go? I lost it. Oh, I think I buried it in there. There it is. A little bit of ink on this. It's just a little number strip. I don't know what it says. Something. 3 in 1888. So really close to the date of that one card. Alright, I'm just going to put this down here. We're just giving that vase something to stand on. I don't know why. Sometimes I like things to be grounded. Every now and then. Now, it may not stick to this washi where that hits. So, I think I might throw a little piece of double stick tape there. Because glue to washi, sometimes it'll act like it's sticking, but then it pops off as soon as it dries. But double stick tape will definitely stick. So, or even the little rolly types will definitely stick. I don't know where my rolly one is. It's floating around here somewhere, so we're just going to use a double stick. I'm just going to put enough right where it hits that spot of the washi. So definitely not above it. So I'm going to put my finger there. I'm just going to stick that there. It'll just be enough to help out that glue in case it doesn't stick properly. It might, I don't know. It's kind of one of those iffy things. So put that on here, making sure. I'm going to put my finger where that tape is. I do not want the tape sticking out for sure. So I definitely want to make sure that I've got it low enough. Feels okay. All right. I'm just going to double check. Yep, we're good. There, that's cute. I like that. So it just grounds it a little bit. And it's okay if it sticks over. It's not a big deal. That is perfectly fine. Put a little double stick tape back. Now where that leaf goes, it goes somewhere. And good there. Put a little teeny tiny little hummingbird on here. He might not stick on the washi, although I do want him on the washi a little bit. I'm not gonna worry about it. I think he'll be fine. I'm only gonna put his head up there just a little bit, just because it kind of helps it show better. So there's a possibility that nose might not stick, but I think it'll be alright. That's better. I like that better. Y'all like that better? To help dress that up a little bit. It's not so plain now. So, hold where you don't want glue. Not that it's not obvious on this one. We're going to put a little pocket. Like that. That goes like that. And then, like I said, I will sew around this later. Make sure it still fits. Yes. It's like, will it fit or not? Sometimes I get that glue too fat and then it won't fit, but it's good. I have room to cut it if I had to, but it's a good thing I haven't sewed yet, because that's when you don't have room to trim it down once you sew. Usually that's kind of it, so, but it feels like it's going to go in there just fine. So that'll be cute. I like it. All right, so there's that page. I don't think we really need to do much with this. So we'll flip out there. We got those cards. And then I've got that glitter page somewhere. What time is it? Ooh, I only have 10 minutes. Ooh, I don't know if I can do it. Let me see. Let me see how much of it needs done. It was fairly simple. That's simple. I could definitely just do that. I could do that. I could do either one, but I'll save the glitter one because I might decorate it more. So we'll save the glitter one. I'm gonna go all the way around this page with this glitter paper. Just a glitter paper, and so I'm just gonna make it a double pocket. One on each side, like that. I think that'll be cute. But for right now, we just got it paper flipped in there. So let's do the other one. We can do that real quick. Where'd it go? There it is. Let's do this one. Okay, this was pretty simple too. Didn't really think it through too much yet. I might do more later. This is a piece out of that Yasmin paper. This is Stamperia. And I was just going to make a kind of a torn pocket, I think. I'm debating. I can either come straight across and over, or I can tear it. I'm leaning toward tearing it. Let's tear it. Yeah, let's just tear it. I'm just going to make a little kind of a corner tuck pocket. Nothing super fancy. Just like that. Glue, glitter. Definitely wants an edge. This paper for this Yasmin set is, it's on the heavier side. It's not super flimsy. It's definitely not cardstock weight, but it's, I'll keep it. But it is a little on the heavier side. Cute. That'll be cute. Okay, so I'm only going to glue the bottom and the side. I'm not going to come up that edge. Okay. This has a cute little kitty in the corner there. It's got a kitty and I don't know what it is. It kind of looks like a cat, but it almost looks like a bunny. I don't know what it is. See what I mean? I don't know if it's supposed to be a cat or maybe a bunny. I have no idea. Something. Knowing AI these days, it's probably something AI made up. That would be my guess. Does this need something? It might need something. Let's see, what do I have stencil-wise? I've got hearts on there, and we got little like diamonds and flowers. I don't think I have any small hearts. I have the spirals. I'm trying to see what I have, guys. Bear with me one second here. I don't have any tiny. I need like something with tiny hearts. That would be kind of cool, right? What is Valentine's? I doubt I have any. We'll take a peek. Let's see. Anything with tiny hearts? I have this with tiny hearts. What this got in it? I saw something. This is some flying hearts. There they are. That'll work. That works because there's hearts on this paper. I'm not going to put the love, but I am going to put the hearts. And they'll just have them kind of coming out of there. Yeah, let's just do that. That'll be cute. All right. I think like a pinkish color because that's kind of pinkish. Let's see. Where are my colored ones? I'm thinking that's a good one for that. Campfire. It's not quite pink. Or saltwater taffy. Let's go with saltwater taffy. If I can get enough of it on there. These are so almost dried out. I think I can get this to work. All right, I'm going to try to just kind of randomly put these little hearts and see how they look. I don't want the love, so I mean, I could put the love, but I don't think I will. Let's see, we'll put those there. And then, yeah, that looks good. And maybe like this. I think I can clear that one. I'm just kind of figuring out what looks good. Maybe this patch. Cute. Hearts everywhere. That works. There. I'll wash that out with some water in a minute. Get it back in here later. And we are out of time. Let's get this on there. That's not showing at all. Showing. It doesn't do you any good to ink if it doesn't show at all. Okay. Yeah. We're going to put it there. I'll put a tag in it later, but I don't know what the tag will be. But I'm going to stick this up there just because I like it. Straight. Okay. So, I'll show you what that. You see the little hearts on that page? See them? So I thought that looked good with the hearts coming out. So that works, I think. And we will add something to it. I don't know what. Later. Maybe Friday. I'm thinking it needs to be something maybe taller than this, or possibly wider. That is cute, but I'd have to back it. I might put that. And I'll just have to back it so that it's bigger because it's too small. But I think if I back it, because the hearts on the glasses, I think that's just works perfectly. So we'll put that there, but I'll back it with something on Friday, so it works better. All right, guys, that is it for tonight. Get my washi back in there. And I will see you guys on Friday at 9 p.m. So y'all take care. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for joining me. Now, I upload all my videos, guys. I upload them on YouTube now. So if you're looking for replays of journals, check out my YouTube, because honestly, I've got them on playlists there, so it's a whole lot easier to find them. Like I tried to find, episode 5 of my nature journal on my Facebook one. I couldn't find it. I searched for an hour trying to figure out where it was hiding at, and it was because I didn't put a description on it. And I didn't know that. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. So sometimes you can't always find them. So by having them on the YouTube on the playlist, that keeps all of the ones for that journal together, and it's just a whole lot easier. So just kind of putting that out there if you are looking for one of my journals. Now, I don't know that I've uploaded all of them, but I have been doing it recently. I will sooner or later go back and probably do the ones I missed. Like I might have missed the Halloween one. I'm not sure. From last year, my the Witch's Apothecary one I did. I'm not sure if I put that on there or not. I'll have to go look. But whatever ones I missed, I will upload those sooner or later too, so that they're all on there. All right, guys. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I'll see you next time. Take care.